Welcome back to the channel. So I have a couple of things that I'm doing today. One, we're going to the post office because we've got to get a couple things done. Mailing our stuff down to the tax guy, finally doing the switcheroo in the apartments here for the hubs, so that his name is on the mailbox here, because we have yet to do that. We've been in the apartment for, I don't know, a week now? Week and a half, almost a week and a half. And then I'm going to go to, I got a hair appointment today, which I'm excited about. So it's 10:15 and my hair appointment's at 12, and I am getting more highlights. So I've been wanting to change up my style for quite some time. But I've yet to be, I'm not that ballsy. So I normally just dye my hair black and just let it be. But I don't know, I've been wanting to do something different. So I've been adding highlights to it. And so today I go for my final round of highlights. Just to go a little bit more blonde, or to add more blonde to my hair, which I don't know how it's going to do in Florida, because the sun is out all the time in Florida, and when you get highlights and you expose it to the sun, you know what happens. It just either makes them look orange after a while, I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. Which update on that, we actually head back to Florida next week, which will be, I don't know when you guys are seeing this. Today is my Thursday. So what is today's date? Thursday the 28th. And so we head back to Florida next week on Friday. We drive back down. It's bittersweet, actually. I'm excited to be back home, be in the warmth, be with my friends, be with my son first and foremost and utmost, be with my son, and kind of just be at home. But the bitter part is, or I don't know how you want to explain it, but it's bittersweet, because I'm gonna miss my husband, and I'm gonna miss we made this apartment feel as close to home as possible without overdoing it, and it's a great little apartment. I'm really excited about it. I don't see us moving from it, although I mentioned a while ago that I was going to do, we were going to be in this apartment for a while, for about a year, and then transfer into another apartment that I had found that I really, really liked, but it's smaller than the one that we're in, and it costs more. The only difference is everything from the inside and the outside are all up to date, or updated, meaning, so it doesn't look like it was built in the 80s. It doesn't, so the cabinets, but I like the space in this one. I love the layout in this one, so I think we're just gonna kind of stay there. I really do like it. So yeah, that's kind of what our deal is in this apartment, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So that's the updates. I'm gonna miss Ohio. The Hubs is gonna drive us down. We're gonna spend the weekend home, and then he flies back that Monday. We have a lot of errands to run that Monday. So we submit our tax stuff to our tax guy. We're mailing it, and then we meet with the roofer people on that Monday morning, and then after they leave is when we head over to the tax people to sign our documents, and to go over everything. So they'll be prepping everything for us while we're, they'll communicate with us while we're up here, just to make sure everything is right, and so on. And so yeah, I'm probably late in the game compared to a lot of people of getting their taxes done. which I'm normally in the tax guy's office, into George's office at like, what, first thing in the morning, like first thing tax season is ready to be filed, like I'm there. And because that's so tedious and it's so exhausting that I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. So but because I have not been able to be there, and we've been in Ohio, and I only trust George because he's been doing our taxes for about 7 years now, 8 years now. He's the only guy that I go to. So anyway, so now I'm at the post office. I'm about to pull in the post office to get some things done. And then we're headed to, if I have time, come on, go ahead. Go ahead. If I have time, I have to go by the Dollar Tree, which is on the way to my hair appointment. So, I thought I would take you guys with me. If I can catch the nerve or get the nerve to take you guys. I don't know what's going on with me, you guys. I could do behind doors, in the house, like vlogging and videoing, but the minute I take you guys outside, I can do car confessions. The minute I try to take you guys inside the store, I cheese up, dude. I cheese up. Freeze up, however you want to call it. So yo, you guys, this coffee's so good. And in my redone tumbler. And I'm not a really big redone fan. Like, I like some of her pieces, but I'm not like a person who needs to like go and haul the stuff and look at it and or go and search it and stuff. I'm just not, you know, that's not me. But there are some pieces that I would get. Easy peasy mango squeezy. Post office done. Took less than I thought. Wasn't too long. It's 10:36 now, so that literally took less than 5 minutes. There wasn't a long line, which is funny because typically at this post office, depending on the time of the day, they get pretty busy. And that's, you know, typical for a post office, right? So now we are headed to where is Isa going? Oh, going to the Dollar Tree and then to my hair appointment. I'm kind of like really wanting them to call me and say, hey, you want to come and get your hair done earlier? Because she gets in at 12, so anyway, so my hair is to the right. I need to go to the left because the Dollar Tree and the other store is to the left. So. Oh, and I need to drop off tomorrow. I need to drop off the husband's boots to get done. I'm gonna put that on my list. Well, there you have it, guys. So I've had my hair done for about 2 hours now, but I've been kind of working with it. I'm actually leaving the dollar store. I don't know if you guys can see me or see behind me. I've got a trunk full of balloons because we're going to a birthday dinner tonight. And I'm taking her some balloons. Anyway, but what do you guys think? I am in love with it. I've posted pictures on my Instagram, so if you're not following my Instagram, follow me. I will leave it right here. But yeah, this is me. I have always been dark. I've always liked dark hair because I've always thought it just made things look like, you know, what is that? Just things look richer, ethnic. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, went blonde, and it took 2 times because the first time I did full highlights and then she went back over and did more highlights. So today was the second set of full highlights and I am loving it. The husband loves it I've gotten great feedback so far from a few friends, and she did an amazing job of flat ironing my hair. I want to think because the humidity up here is like 0 right now, my hair's been able to stay down. But then she also put some Paul Mitchell stuff, which, yes, I went to Ulta and purchased, and I got a new flat iron for me to keep up here so I don't have to travel back and forth. But yeah, I am like super, super loving the hair. I've been touching it all day. I need to get over, actually. I'm not supposed to go straight. Come on now. But I'm in love with this. This is like, I'm in love with it. So I am, so yeah, I don't know what to say. But anyway, I'm going to insert some of the photos, or the 2 photos that the girl at the salon did for me. Her name is Casey. She did a side shot on both sides. This is actually from going from a box, like dye box black. I normally just dye my hair like twice a year, the beginning and the middle. I've always liked dark hair, like I said, and so just I've been wanting to go lighter, and I went and did highlights, like I said, and then wanted to go a little bit lighter, and I think this is it. It's really stinking cute. Gives me a new look, gives me something to look forward to for the spring and the summer. But update on regards to Instagram. So my Instagram, long story short, I have a personal one for my family and for my closest friends, and then I had one for a previous business of mine. And I still do. It's with Mary Kay, and I still do it. I kind of just satisfy my customers and myself, and, you know, whoever needs things, I'll just, you know, sell it to them. But I don't use the pages I used to, like promoting the product and stuff like that. And so I thought for the longest time I disconnected that, and apparently not, because when I went back in to connect, I guess, all of the pages, or all of my Instagram pages, that one came up, and I had opened up one for YouTube. Well, I'm like, this is just a lot of work to transfer. It was just a lot of work to update all 3 pages. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to move my YouTube over to the previous, or over to my first one. So as of this week, which will be next week or last week for you guys. So if you're on Instagram, you guys would know this already, or would know this by now. So if you're on Instagram, you would know this by now, but that Gram Life will no longer be going. I'm going to delete it off my phone. So if you're on that page, please find the other one. It's our Gram Life 5. It's under Rosa Graham. So it's the same same photo, profile photo. So look for that. Follow me over there. I need to work more and better on my Insta stories for sure. I know that. So I'll be working better on that. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. So on Friday, which is tomorrow, I will no longer be using that. I'm going to delete it off and remove it off my phone, and kind of just completely log out of it. Because I'm not sure if I'm able to delete it. I've tried to delete, and it just, I don't know, Instagram is just weird that way. I don't know. But, so just find me over there, and I look forward to growing that one and continue to grow this channel. So, anyway, but yeah, I'm like really stoked. So a lot of people are going to see me for the first time tonight. They've seen the photos, but seeing it in person is completely different. So my husband, his initial reaction was like, oh, because he didn't really, and this is the truth, he didn't really want me to go blonde. He's always liked the darker hair. He liked the few highlights that I added. He liked that. He said that was sufficient for him. but I wanted more. I wanted a change. I wanted something, you know, just something different for the spring and for the summer. And so I went ahead and did it. I went to him. I sent him the photo. I FaceTimed him first, and it was super sunny outside, and it completely like whited me out. So it made my hair look super, super blonde, so you couldn't even see any of the dark in it. So his initial reaction was like, oh, I thought you weren't going to do it. Which I took, you know, I took too personal. You know, I don't know if you guys are like me, if you're married or not, or even have a boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, but you know, your spouse or your significant other, their opinions do matter. Even if they don't like something, you always want to tweak it to where you like it, but also get a positive reaction out of them. So I've been wanting to go blonder, as I said, but I didn't want to go too blonde because I didn't want him to be like, ah, and that's exactly what he did. So it did hurt, and I did explain to him, but then he's like, come see me, I need to see it in person. So I went to his job. He saw it. He loves it. He says it looks so much better in person. The picture doesn't do much justice. It actually ruins it. The one that me FaceTiming him, not the picture that I've posted on here, but the picture, or him and I FaceTiming, he goes, it looks so much better in person. I absolutely love it. It looks great on you. I said, good, because this is as far as I'm going to go. But I'm going to let it grow out and probably just have like a deeper root to kind of, add texture or layer, I don't know. And I'm going to, when I come back up in June, I may end up having her redo my roots like a July and August time, and just kind of keep it from there and keep it with that, because I really do love it. I love how, what I really enjoy is at the roots, so because it's not so blonde all over. But you guys, I'm like in love with this. It's so stinking cute. I am so in love with my hair. I've been touching it. But anyway, now I am headed back to the house to the kids so that I can get them fed and check up on school and make sure everything's done and submitted, because they did do school this morning, but it was all done before I left except for an essay. I have to read the essay for Liam and then submit it for him, and that's it for the day. And so so it's a quick little update in regards to my Instagram, hair change. I'm excited for summer. What we're doing, you know, as I said, we're headed to Florida next week, just for a couple of months, and then headed back up until fall, and then go back home. So we're doing a lot of back and forth. But you know, it's what you do when you want to be with your husband but have children, and you've got to. It's hard. Life is hard to juggle. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. I hope you consider sticking around. Like the video if you do. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and watching. As you guys should know by now, my schedule has changed, so it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. And so I will be doing cleaning videos. Have yet to decide on when those are going to fall on, either Monday or Tuesday or Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or all three, just depending on the week, depending on what I have, depending on what's scheduled. And then I will have, you know, personal vlog, you know, day in the life, family updates, family vlogs, all that other good jazz, all within those 4 days. So we're not sure. Just know that there's a change on the channel. Stick around. There's going to be lots of new things coming up. Going back home, you guys will see that. And then coming back up to Ohio, spending the summer up here. So again, if you are new, I hope you guys stick around for that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me in this journey of YouTube and joining my family. And I will see you guys in the next video. Much love and God bless.